Good morning, ALA.
Today is March 6th.
Let's head over to Sean for the pledge.
Please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What's the monthly theme?
The monthly theme is reliability.
Ooh.
What's the monthly value?
Charity.
Ah,
What's for lunch today?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Attention all high school students.
Do not hang out in the junior high building during lunch.
The junior high students are in classes and the noise in the hallways disrupts learning.
What's for sports this week?
There's baseball here today, drill clinic in the Roost dance room today, softball here tomorrow, boys soccer at Merritt varsity tomorrow, drill clinic in the Roost dance room tomorrow, drill clinic in the Roost dance room this Wednesday.
Baseball CW Classic in Kanab this Thursday through Saturday. Boys soccer here this Thursday. Drill clinic in the Roost dance room this Thursday. And drill review in the high school gym this Friday.
Now let's move on to Sean for the weather.
Today is a high of 37 and a low of 21. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sean.
Let's talk about the As One pledge.
The N in As One stands for notice.
I will be cheerful, friendly, and reach out to others, especially those who are alone, who are excluded, or who may be going through hardships.
Now let's read some Eagle Honor cards to you guys.
Mr. Workman, going out of his way to get the door for me.
Aurora Workman, 100% on the test.
Victoria Johnson, helping NHS hand out papers.
Dylan Ellis, 100% test.
Tad Swarns, finishing your work on time.
Abby Atwood, acing a test, 100%.
Jaden Warren, increased NWEA score.
Ethan Bless, having a positive attitude in class.
Isaac Escobar, being on task.
Juan Guerra, helping a friend clean up a mess.
Now let's watch an interview with Mrs. Pappas.
Hey ALA, this is the interview we're doing. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pappas, and I facilitate all the live interactive classes here at ALA.
All right, we're just going to ask you a few questions.
Thanks.
So what exactly is the Live Interactive program?
Live Interactive is college courses from UVU where the students can take several courses and earn a college associate's. Now, if they want to earn the associate's, it's going to take them 60 credits. The difference between Live Interactive and concurrent enrollment is not much. We have wonderful teachers here that teach concurrent enrollment, which is, I could name them all if you want, but to keep it short, there's quite a few of us that are here. And the difference is with the teachers here, the students get a one-on-one. With me, they have the professors up on the TV. If you want to swing and show the TV, we have Live Interactive right now, where the professor is teaching the student from the college.
Okay, so what exactly makes UVU different from other colleges?
UVU offers an associate's degree while you're in high school. Most of the other schools will offer you a few college classes, but it's unique where they will let you and allow you to do your associates.
Okay.
How I can tell you how kids get started. They can come and see me, and I help them get all their information in and their UVID numbers, and then they come in and they select some classes that they want, and they can try it and see if they really like it. They're not required to get their full associates. We do have a Gen Ed, which is general education, which is just where you just get all your generals. And that's a really good program for most of the kids to start out with too. I have quite a few kids getting their general ed this year and next year. They didn't feel like they wanted to pursue getting the full associates. And so that really helps them out too.
Okay, and how would you say concurrent enrollment class is different from normal classes?
Well, the college classes are a little bit more harder. I'm not going to pull any punches. Once there is a deadline, there is a deadline. There's no, oh, can I turn it in next week? Can I have some extra time on it? They have a very strict curriculum. You have to have your assignments in on time, and they have a time date when you have to have it in. Most of the things are usually due by 11:59 p.m. I always advise my students, please do not wait till then, because then most of the time it shuts shuts off and then they don't get their assignments in. And so I asked them to do it by 10 p.m. that day it's due.
Yeah. What made you choose this program?
Well, that's a long story in itself. I started out as a high school secretary here, and the program was up and running. However, the lady that was in it went on leave, and there was no one to take over the program. So I just started covering a couple classes, and then I decided that it was a really good program and I wanted to promote it some more. So that's how it all started. I just started small. I only had a couple of kids, and now I'm up to anywhere from 60 to 70 kids.
Okay, so that makes me wonder, was it, it was already a thing for a while before you
Yeah.
started working in it?
Yes, there was a lady that they had hired to do it, and she didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And so then I just was taking care of attendance and all the office stuff, and it was a kind of a thrown in my lap, and so I just ran with it and decided I really liked it, and I really thought the program was well enough that these students here should be able to have it. And I started with just one room with like 3 kids. Now I'm up to 2 rooms. Like I said, it was up to almost 60 to 70 kids. It just depends on certain ones. Some of my classes are getting fairly large. Some classes I have 30 students. So.
Okay. And I'll honestly admit it's very useful. Like I have some concurrent enrollment classes, and like once you get them out of the way, you don't need to do them, and they're difficult, but you get them done early. But,
Well, and if you're wanting to go to college, this is a great way to start,
yeah, of course.
because they're a little bit lenient with you, but however, then you learn exactly the study habits you need, and it helps you focus better when you go into college.
Yeah. What are the biggest challenges that someone in your position would face?
Getting the kids registered on time,
Um,
getting kids to know about the program, even though we send out emails, even though we send reminders, even though I have it on announcements that enrollment's in progress, a lot of kids just don't understand what it really is. Well, I can tell you right now, we do have open enrollment for fall next year. And it's open to anyone that has a GPA of 3.5. Some classes will take a lower GPA. You just have to come and meet with me, with a parent if you're a sophomore. If you're a junior or senior, you can just come in and we'll take a look at what you want to take and get you all signed up and know how to do it.
So how many kids have gone through the program?
Their associates? Well, I would say, I'm going to guess because I don't really know off the top of my head. I would say at least 60, maybe more. Just in the last couple of years, I've had 20 or more students each year, which is pretty big. And I hoped to get larger, but it's getting the word out there is my biggest challenge, is having the kids know exactly where they need to come. They don't feel like they should come to me because they're, I don't know if they're afraid to walk through my door, but it's a good program. And June helps me, Mrs. Jensen I should say, helps me promote it, and Mrs. Smith has jumped on board. She's been really good about trying to promote it with her 9th graders and stuff. It's just getting the word out there that it is an excellent program if they're willing to try. And I always tell my students, you can come in and try a class, and if you don't really think it's your thing, it's not going to hurt our feelings if you don't want to take anymore. It's your life, your future, and you have to do all the work.
No, so assuming you went to UVU, did you go to UVU?
Nope, I went.
Okay.
No, I didn't go to UVU. I wish I would have, but no, I went to Salt Lake Community College.
Okay, that's fine. What's it like having so many people depend on you?
I actually enjoy it. It some days gets a little hair-raising, but I enjoy being with you students. I enjoy the way you excel. I enjoy seeing how, if you get to a part where you cannot overcome it, and then watch you overcome it, is a great joy. It's such a wonderful program, and the kids are there to learn, and that's the best part. Is they're there, they want to accomplish good grades.
Okay.
Can you state your classroom room number to
It's
help kids?
330
Okay.
and 331. So just knock on either door, but mostly it's the very first one closest to the door as you're going out of the building. That's the one I answer the most. So, And usually my door's cracked open. I know it's not supposed to be. However, I have different times than the high school, so my students are coming in and out constantly.
Well, thank you for all that information. Thank you for this interview. It was
You're
very
welcome.
interesting.
I expect to see you next month.
All right.
Okay.
That's all we have for today.
Have an immense day at ALA.